Hey guys, it's Angie from YB Urban coming to you from the YB Urban kitchen. I thought it would be fun today to do a little unboxing video. I have a company that I buy from out in Vancouver, Washington. It's a mother-daughter team, so family-owned business, and they're called Organic Creations. And they sell so much cool stuff on their website. They're mostly organic, certified organic ingredients. They have everything, and I love that it's a family-owned business, because that's super important to us to support family-owned suppliers as often as we possibly can, and we do that a lot. I also love how educated they are and how freely they give really valuable information about each ingredient, so even if you've never used it before, you can really feel comfortable with what it could be used for and get all kinds of great ideas and how to use it, like what are the ratios and what can you mix it with and what does it work really well with. And I just feel like I could just get lost for hours on their website, and sometimes I do, and I end up just throwing things in my cart and my bill is like $1,000, but I don't care because then I get awesome giant boxes that I can just start to rip into, and it's like Christmas. So I thought I would do that with you guys today. Just kind of give you an idea of some of the ingredients that I'm going to start working with that are new, some of the things that I get from them that are not new, that I've just fallen in love with and keep reordering over and over and using as often as it is applicable. Yeah, and I am in no way paid to tell you about this company. My YouTube channel is so small that nobody pays me for anything. I'm just doing this because I really, really love this company, and I'm super excited to see what's in this box. Let's go for it. Let's start. Ooh. So this is exciting. It's spring. I know it's not calendar spring yet, but it feels like spring out there today. I'm getting ready to get those bug products back out to you guys. So this is a super key ingredient in my bug repellent essential oil. This is organic lemon eucalyptus essential oil. So so we use this. This is kind of a hard oil to source. I'm super excited that Organic Creations carries it because I can get it from them. It's organic certified, and their prices are awesome. Again, not paid to tell you this. So lemon eucalyptus is not lemon oil, it's not lemongrass oil, it's not eucalyptus oil, it's not any combination of those things. It's its own plant called lemon eucalyptus. And what they find with lemon eucalyptus is that it is as effective as DEET in repelling mosquitoes and gnats and flies and ticks. And so this is like the key ingredient. It's got that very citronella scent to it. Very key ingredient in our bug repellent essential oil, and then thus in our bug repellent spray and our lotion bar. And those will be available really soon again, so get ready. Next, what do we have? Ooh, this one looks like fun. What do we have here? So this is really cool. I'm going to start with this one. So these are some powder ingredients. So I'm really excited about this because one of the very common products that I get asked for almost daily is whether or not we make a natural deodorant product. And I have always avoided this because I didn't want to be the next natural deodorant that doesn't work. I've tried a lot of different natural deodorants and a lot of them don't work. But most recently I have tried a few that do. I have decided I am not a huge fan of deodorants with baking soda. And contrary to popular myth, baking soda does not contain aluminum. Aluminum in deodorants does not come from baking soda. And from what I understand, there's no such thing as an aluminum-free baking soda because there's no aluminum baking soda. So you're either getting baking soda that does not have aluminum as part of its makeup, or you're using a product with aluminum in it that is not baking soda. That's my understanding. I'm just sharing that, hopefully dispelling that myth. I don't like myths in skincare, and I don't like marketing that uses myths as a way to sell a product. So, anyway, this is Arrowroot Powder. Let's get back on track here. Arrowroot Powder is also known for its ability to absorb odors, as is clay. And so I'm going to, in my April subscription pack, I'm going to attempt a baking soda free deodorant bar. That will be package free. That's my goal. So like a lotion bar, but it will be a deodorant bar. That's the plan. That we'll see how it goes. I've used a few natural deodorants lately that I do find work, but I don't like the baking soda. It's really irritating to my tender underarm skin. And so, so I'm going to try the Arrowroot Powder in a combination of that and kaolin clay and some great essential oils that are also known to be odor absorbing. So we'll give that a try. Super excited about that. And this is certified organic, of course. Then I have these little guys. So this is like their version of Mica Powder, which is all these different fun powder colors. So what are these for? So I have a little pet project that's also going to be coming in one of the subscription packs. It might come this month, and it might be in April, but I'm going to use these. I had one customer last summer ask me if I would ever make a lip tint, and so we make really great lip balm, but I thought that would be really cool. I like using color on my lips, but I don't like using makeup. So I feel like if I could make something that just had a little bit of fun color in it, I would probably use it for sure. And so I got a whole bunch of different colors. So some of these are like traditional reds and pinks, and some of them are purple and blue and green. So who knows what's going to come of this. I mean, obviously I like color and I like fun color, and so I'm just going to give these a go. These are also great for coloring, like soaps and stuff like that too. I love making glycerites, which are basically using powders, either botanical powders or like the oxide powders to make glycerin infusions. So it becomes like a liquid color infused in the glycerin. So that's really fun to do too. So I think we've just got a lot of potential in these little color packages. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, these are fun. So I got two new skin oils. One is called Baobab oil and the other is called Tamanu oil. And this Tamanu oil especially looks awesome. Like it says it helps with the formation of new cells and skin tissue, and it can be used in healing burns, insect bites, minor cuts, scar tissue, stretch marks, and the list just goes on and on and on. Just another thing I love about this company is that they put so much information right on the label for you. So as a formulator, like, you just get so much education out of this. I just love it so much. And the baobab oil comes from Africa, and it's like this awesome superfood, actually. Like, it's got more vitamin C than an orange, more iron than spinach, more antioxidants than blueberries. There's calcium, potassium, 8 essential amino acids, high in fiber, on and on and on. So both of these I ordered actually because they are requirements of my aromatherapy certification course. So getting my certification through the AromaHead Institute, we have all these blending activities that we end up doing. And so we get introduced to not just all of these awesome essential oils, some of them that I've been using for years, some of them that I've never heard of, but we also get to try all these great new carrier ingredients too, oils and butters and aloes and hydrosols and just all these cool things. And so it's just like this really well-rounded educational thing that I'm really excited. So these are two oils I've never used before. I'll be using them in conjunction with the program, and I'm excited to see what they do. So maybe we'll be incorporating them into product too at some point. That would be cool. Alrighty, what else? Also, in conjunction with my aromatherapy course, I got some certified organic palm fruit oil. So that is like a sustainable product, because palm fruit oil is kind of a controversial product when it comes to sustainability. There's a lot of deforestation happening in that particular industry and not a lot of replacement. And so I don't use a lot of palm fruit oil in a lot of things. It's a really common ingredient in soap. But this one is certified organic, and And I'm really excited to try it in conjunction with actually a body butter ingredient that I'm trying through my certification course. So we'll see how that goes. This one, I'm pretty excited about this. This is olive wax. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But I decided when I was going to start exploring these lip tints that I was just talking about, I didn't want a yellowed wax, and so like beeswax has a really yellowy color, so I really wanted something that was more crystal clear. And so I started going down my search on this website. Of course, they had something that was really appealing. It is a little softer than beeswax too, which I think will work out really nicely for this particular product. And so so that's what I'm going to try in those, is just this combination of this olive wax, and of course I'll put in some other really nice carrier oils in there too, and then some of that awesome colorant, and we'll see what happens. I think I'm also going to try, I got the powders, the iron oxide powders to try, but I also have a whole bunch of different botanical products too. I have beetroot powder and hibiscus flower powder. And those are some nice reddish pinkish colors too, so I think there's going to be a little experimenting happening with that, and that's going to be really fun to see how that goes down. So but I'm excited to see how olive wax compares to beeswax and some of those other products, because I just love that there's no color to fight with you when you're trying to get other colors, so I love that. What else? Oh, here we go. Brand new organic soybean oil. So this is another ingredient in my bug repellent skin balm, the lotion product. And the reason that I include this in there is because soybean oil does have some of its own bug repellent properties, but it's also considered a scent extender. So I think that's really important in bug repelling, is that the scent doesn't wear off of you too soon. And so last year when I was developing that product, I purposefully did both a water-based product and an oil-based product to be tested, because I've used water-based bug repellents before and I think they work really, really well, but you're constantly having to reapply them because the water evaporates and then the scent evaporates with it. So that's why I developed that oil-based lotion bar that I do, so that I could kind of test like the theory that an oil-based product would have more scent length than a water-based product, which I think did appear to be true, though I think the water-based product has its applications as well, but that's one of the reasons why I use soybean oil in that product, because it has that bug repellent as well as that scent extending property. Now, I do understand that some of my awesome customers are have soybean sensitivities, and if you guys ever want to try a product and you notice that there's a soy ingredient or some other ingredient, if I could leave it out and make a small batch for that reason, I would be happy to do that. I can't always do that because it kind of depends on the formula and what that product means in that formula, but for that particular product, like if there's people out there who would like to have a soy-free bug repellent lotion bar, I could easily replace this with a different type of oil for consistency, etc. And I think the product would still work, though I do like the addition of this because of the other qualities of it too. So it is in the ingredients, it's in the main recipe, but again, I'm a small maker. I'm here for my customers, like everything is made in really small batches, and I'm able to substitute a lot of things, and so yeah. So there's that. Hey, I got a customer. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank goodness for great customers who are willing to like sniff around the shop while I finish my video. So I actually only have 2 more things left. I'll get through them. One of them is 15 gallons of organic shea butter. We use a ton of this stuff, and yeah, it's so good for so many things. It's actually one of my favorite ingredients, and again, just all certified organic, and I order this 15 pounds at a time. I could definitely order more. I go through more of that like in a year, but I really like my ingredients to be as fresh as possible, and so that my skincare going out on the shelf is as fresh as possible. So not only just making things in small batches, but also buying the ingredients in small amounts is a really big deal to me. Last but not least, you guys hear me talk about this one a lot. This is decylglucoside. I use a lot of glucosides in my products because I don't use any sulfates or any sulfate relatives, like cousins of sulfates. Because there's a lot of that out there, and sulfates themselves, like sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate, are pretty harsh. And really do irritate people's skins, and people kind of wonder sometimes why their scalp gets dry and stuff like that, but you find those ingredients in your shampoos, your soaps, your bubble baths, basically anything that lathers that's cheap usually contains sulfates, and some stuff that's not cheap still contains sulfates. But it is an inexpensive ingredient, which is why companies, when they're creating inexpensive skincare, will use it. I don't do that. I have done a lot of work with glucosides when I was looking for sulfate replacements, and I have absolutely fallen in love with them. I think they lather great. They cleanse amazingly well. This is an ingredient that I use in shampoo, in my laundry detergent. It's also in my cleaning spray. Like, it's got serious cleaning power, but it's also extremely gentle and actually leaves your skin feeling great. So a lot of the products that I send out that have cleansing properties, people often say, God, it feels like I'm washing my face with velvet. And that's exactly what it is. It's just got this really velvety appeal to it. So so I'm super happy with, and I've tried a few, there's many different ingredients in the glucoside family. I really prefer this one. I feel like it just really works for me. I like the consistency of it. I like the thickness of it. I like just knowing how much to use, and sometimes I like to limit my ingredients to not having so much completely different stuff, because once I become really comfortable with something, like, it just becomes easy to use. So another brand new big jug of glucosides. So that's it. That's my box. It's not quite empty. There's 2 more jugs of the Shea Butter in there, but otherwise it's empty. So thanks you guys for watching this video. I think this was a lot of fun just to be able to share with you one of my favorite suppliers. Feel free to hit them up if you want more information about the ingredients that we use, or ingredients that maybe you want to use in making your own products. I think that they are just full of education and knowledge and explanations that are super simple to understand and use. They've got great customer service. I've used them for answering formulating questions when I just wasn't sure about something, and so I really recommend them. And again, they're not paying me. I don't get paid. I'm too little, but they're just great. So I just love to share, and I want them to stay in business. So please help me with that. But you guys, thank you again a lot for watching this video. It's a lot of fun to share this with you. Feel free to visit me at the store this weekend. I'll be here Friday and Saturday from 10 to 6 and Sunday from 10 till 4. Bye. Have a great weekend.